right.
Hi, Leah. How are you? Hi, Savage.
Hi, Gina Brown.
Okay. Masha. Welcome in. This is Tech Soccer with Suckway. Every day of the week is a different certification. Creative for people breaking you into IT. So today is Thursday. So Thursday is Security Plus. Tomorrow, Friday, is going to be Cloud Plus. Ideas, if you're planning on taking a certification, come on in, answer the questions, gauge yourself, see how well you're answering the questions, okay? So welcome in. You okay? Need some tissue?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
All right, what's the question? As bong water, wow. All right, security team has been alerted to a flood of incoming emails with various subject lines addressed to multiple inboxes. Each email contains a URL shortening link redirected to a dead domain. Which of the following is the best steps for the security team to take? All right.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not gonna name
do you know URL shortening link?
Doesn't Google do that for you?
Oh, okay. So
I
you understand the concept.
Yeah, I mean, you put it there and they ask you if you want to change it, or even if you want to change the name. I think sometimes you can even type what you want it to be or something like that.
Okay. Okay. So that would be.
All right. What's the answer though?
That would be similar concept.
Similar concept. Okay. So Bong says A and D masses with normal business needs. B keeps the malicious emails still in the inboxes.
B
keeps malicious emails still in inboxes. So his answer is C. Okay. What's the answer?
Okay. So the answer would be D.
D.
The answer would be D.
I was on Bong's side with this one. Okay, you're gonna explain.
It's a little. So C. So what C is saying is it says quarantine all email received and notify all employees. Right? So they didn't really specify that quarantine this specific email. It says all. Okay. So meaning legitimate and non-legitimate email, you're going to quarantine all the emails.
Okay.
Right?
Got it.
So this would disrupt what
this feels
business.
Like that one feels like is a wordplay.
In a way.
Yeah.
In a
way.
In a way. Right? Because remember, A is saying that create a blacklist.
Okay.
Yeah. A says create a blacklist for all subject lines, right? Which is the subject line related to what?
Hi, bark.
To this email.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, ARVS. Sorry. All right. So the answer was.
D.
The answer was D.
Would be D.
Okay.
The answer would be D.
All right.
So the question is, it's a little loaded of a question. Okay. So let me just read it over again. It says a security team has been alerted to a flood of incoming emails with various subject lines addressed to multiple inboxes. Each email contains a URL shortener link redirecting to a dead domain. A dead domain.
Yeah.
So which means the domain that the URL shortener is directing to doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Right, it doesn't exist.
Got it. Hi, Dario. Hakeem. Oh, I forgot I didn't. Yes, he's the husband. I'm the wife. Okay, so the answer was D. Hi, 927. 927 says D, and it takes everyone's devices. Dario says A. Is the shortener from the same domain?
I mean, usually the shortener is not really the same domain, right? Okay. Most of the time, it gives you a generic link that points to a specific domain.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be the same domain.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So why is it not A? The answer was D, by the way, Dario.
So A is saying that create a blacklist for all subject line, right? But the question is saying that the subject line is it's a various subject line.
Okay.
Right? So it changes.
Okay.
Right? If it's one subject line, then that is fine. Right? So yeah, let's say all the employees are getting email that is subject, please check your yearly requirements or something, right? Then you can may be blacklisted, right?
No, you're not. What? Okay.
However, the subject line changes every time, right?
Okay.
So we wouldn't get the same subject line for every single employee.
Okay.
Right? So you can't blacklist.
Got it.
that.
All right, the answer was D. Somebody's asking what are we doing. So welcome in. This is Tech Talk with Sakura. Every day of the week is a different certification. This is curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by. So every day 9 p.m. Eastern time we go live. Today is Thursday, so Thursday Security Plus, Friday is Cloud Plus, Saturdays AWS Cloud Practitioner, Sundays AZ900, Mondays Comptia A Plus. Somebody asked a question.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, home Brandon. Mondays A Plus, Tuesdays Network Plus, Wednesdays Linux Plus, and Thursdays Security Plus. So if you're not following, follow. That's the whole point of this. When you come on in, if you plan on taking a certification, ask your questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question, okay? The people in the chat are highly knowledgeable people. They range from people like me who don't really know much about these things to people who have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35 years experience in the chat, okay? So do ask your questions. This is Raymond. That's all his certifications up there, over 30 certifications, including all his AWS certifications, CSSP, and a few of the ones up there. So again, if you have your questions, please do ask. Somebody said, okay, Bong says the real question is quarantine all emails from the sender and check if there are any payloads. And then William says all options would be good, correct? Would all options be good?
Is it this one?
I believe it was the previous one.
I think it's copy laptop.
Sure, Dario.
No.
Hold on, let me go back.
Yeah,
Apologies.
I'm not sure if it's this. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's this.
Before.
But what's his name?
Bonk?
Yeah.
William, were you talking about the previous question or this one?
Yeah, it's about the previous question.
Oh, it's about the previous question, right? Okay. All right. You want to go back before we get back? Okay, he's just gonna go back real quick.
Right here.
Okay. So William's question was, with all of the answers, what about this? This one, the last one was A, but he asked the previous one. Would all of the questions would have been, all of the answers, a good choice?
Yeah, it can be a good choice.
Okay, but
yeah,
the
all
best
of them
one.
The best one would be D.
Okay, and just so because he just came in.
Yeah,
D
so D is saying block the URL shortener domain in the web proxy, right? So now, any user that clicks on the that specific URL will be blocked.
Okay.
Right. So the whole point of this attack, right? Remember, the URL redirects to a dead domain. So basically, it doesn't really take you anywhere.
Okay.
Right. It doesn't take you anywhere. And back to what's his name's question, if there's any payload, right?
William.
William.
No, it wasn't William. That's Bonk.
Yeah. So if the intention of the attack is for the users to download a malware, the domain wouldn't be a dead domain, right? Basically, it directs to unexistent site or unexistent domain, right?
Okay.
The whole point of this attack is to basically perform some sort of reconnaissance, right? Remember, those URL shortener, they have basically a portal that you can verify how many users clicked on that link.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So that is the whole point of this attack here.
Okay.
Right.
It reminds me when you create a form on Google and you send it to people and just to track how many, like if you're RSVPing for something.
Yeah.
Dario says, how would you get the domain without clicking the link?
How do you get the domain without
Thanks,
clicking
William.
the link?
Yeah, how would you get the domain without clicking the link? To the question.
Because remember, they are using a URL shortener that will direct to a specific domain.
Okay.
Or dead domain.
Okay.
So I'm not getting the question. How would you get the domain without clicking on the link? I mean, the URL shortener is part of the email content.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's what you.
All right. As Dario brings his next question up, somebody asked you a question. Hakeem, do you have any Red Hat certifications?
No.
Not yet, Hakeem. All right. I should go to the next one. Oh, okay. I isolate that URL into a sandbox. Oh, you're getting real technical, little banter. Over the link. Yeah. Okay.
But hold on. So we're talking about the URL shortener, right? If you hover over the URL shortener, it doesn't tell you where it's going to redirect to.
Oh, just shows
does
you.
Does it? Yeah, I don't think it does.
Wait, but redirect you to, like, for instance, if let's use my Google forms that I said I'm taking. So if you hover over the link I sent to the person, would it take you to the form, right? It give you a preview of the form.
Yeah, we'll give you the preview of the form.
But what you're saying is it's not going to take you
So
where?
the URL shortener, the whole point is instead of going to, I don't know, www.mydomain.com, you can type I don't know, me.something.com.
Okay.
Right? That will redirect to mydomain.com. Right?
Okay.
So with the URL shortener on your on the email, right? Yeah, someone said if you hover over it, you would see where it's redirecting you to.
Okay.
I don't think it gives you can see that on the URL shortener. I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so.
Joe, hi, Curious Joe. There are ways to verify without clicking. Okay, other ways to verify without clicking. You could just right click it and designate it in a sandbox.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, sandbox people. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh yes, the answer was D. Apologies. So the people coming in, the answer was D. It was D. It was in quarantine because apparently what I learned was the C says quarantine all emails, and all emails will even quarantine the ones that are not
Yeah, not part of the world.
Okay, what he said.
Not part of the email from the attacker.
You passed your security. Okay. And CYSA, so were these kind of questions, does it look familiar or is this similar to the questions I've learned through the questions and the people that are coming with experiences that sometimes the questions are, kind of general, right? But once you get in there.
So what was his name?
Bong.
Yeah, Bong. You said, okay, so none of it is useful in
a real security job.
It is. Yeah, I would say otherwise. It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So all of them are useful?
Not all.
Oh, okay.
Right? Some of them are useful.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. This is Tech Talk Women Suck. Right? Every day of the week is a different certification. As he goes to the next question. Today is Thursday. So Thursday is Security Plus. Tomorrow is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday is going to be AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday is AZ 900. If you're planning on taking the certification, is that the idea is that you come on in, get the answers wrong here so you can get it right on the exam. Also, it's an IT study room, so you learn with your like-minded people. The people in the chat are highly knowledgeable people, as you can tell already. So they range from people like me who don't know much about these things to people who have experience in the chat. All I ask is that you're respectful. Other than that, I will block you. But welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Full video will be on YouTube if you plan on watching it again. I'm Jennifer. He's Raymond. Raymond has all those certifications up there, over 30 plus certification, including his CSSP and all his AWS certifications. You can find these questions on Udemy and all those other websites if you want those, right? All right. A security administrator is working to secure company data on corporate laptops in case the laptops are stolen. Which of the following solutions should the administrator consider? Okay. Majority said A. As I was talking, there was a couple of D's, but the majority said A.
Okay.
No.
Which one do you think?
I'm going with majority. Majority never failed me.
All right. So yeah, the answer would be A.
A. Okay.
Would be A.
So to the person saying D.
So
okay, Fran from UK is simply A. Okay, can you explain please for the rest of us?
All right, so with D, which is boot security, right? The whole point is to prevent a user from loading a different operating system, right? Or unauthorized operating system, right? That is the whole point of the boot security. So in this case, that wouldn't. I mean, when an attacker or someone steals a company's laptop, right? I mean, someone might think that, hey, I don't want the person to load a different operating system or unauthorized operating system. A simple example would be Kali Linux, right? So basically, you can bypass the operating system of the actual machine and then get data from the hard disk, right? But if someone steals the laptop, right? That should be the least of your problem because they have access to removing the disk out of the laptop.
BMPuff says TPM.
TPM, Trusted Platform Module for encryption. So yeah, so deal with the the disk, right?
Okay.
So if someone steals or remove the disk, the data would be unreadable.
Okay.
Right.
Joe says you could bypass by putting the hard drive into another computer as well.
Yep. Or a hard drive or external disk reader. Yep. That
Okay.
works too.
Got it. What is I can't Kai. You know you gotta tell if you what is I was about to say Grubhub.
I think it's a bootloader.
It's a bootloader. Okay. Curious if it's not blit blockered. Okay. SSD reader.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's so many.
There's many of it out there. Okay.
Out there. So you don't need to worry about the attacker logging into your machine before getting the information now.
Okay. Little banter. The Discord. I was supposed to create a Discord like 3 weeks ago. We'll get to it. Okay. We'll get to it. It's a 2-man team, so it will eventually we'll get there. Welcome in. Okay. Franco says nope. If the disk is encrypted, you can't use it in any PC.
No, that is true. That is true.
So if it's encrypted, you cannot use it.
No, you can't use it. But we were explaining the boot security, meaning you are worried about someone booting into the machine.
Okay.
Right? And I'm saying that no, if someone steals the computer, right, that should be the least of your problem.
Okay.
The person can just remove the hard drive and then use external one.
Okay.
So that's what we're saying. But yeah, you're right. When it's encrypted, you can't read it.
Okay,
right?
cool.
And that's why you have to implement disk encryption.
Which was the last one. Okay, welcome in. Yeah. Oh, we're trying this new thing. Apparently, my sister says we overtalk and Raymond over explains. So if you truly don't understand something, please do ask. Other than that, he will assume that everybody, gets it. So again, the people in the chat, if Raymond doesn't get to it, he would. Oh, stop! Sure. Let me know, little Bento. We're slowing down. We're only rushing because sometimes people say we're going too slow.
Yeah.
So we're trying to find the balance here.
Crown.
But all right, well, I guess we'll slow down a little bit. But welcome in. Let me do my preamble. Welcome in. This is Tech Taco and Sakwe. Every day of the week is a different certification curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by. Answer the questions, gauge yourself, see how well you're answering. If you find yourself, answering with ease, you're ready for the certification. If you're struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed for the certification before you go ahead and take it. Please ask your questions, okay? There's no such thing as a dumb questions because the dumb question is not the one that you don't ask. Dario, are you following Dario? So Ronaldo, he just we're waiting for more people to answer, but all the same, answer your questions. If you're not following, follow. Okay, that's all my long talk is about. Stephanie's the one that said that we were going to we were over talking, so thank her.
And mind you, she's not into IT. But anyways,
a company needs to keep the fewest records possible, meet compliance needs, and ensure destructions of records that are no longer needed. Which of the following best describes the policy that meets these requirements?
Which one do you think? Why C?
I told you, majority has never failed. Don't let the experienced people bully you, okay? If you really don't know the answer, really say what you think it is. But yeah, it's C.
Okay.
It better be C because everybody said C.
So the answer is C.
I figured. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, majority.
So basically it's saying that the company needs to keep the fewest record possible. Meet compliance needs. Because remember, in different industries, there's compliance that regulates that specific industry, right? Okay. Like HIPAA, right? HIPAA can basically dictate how long you should keep a record for, right? So yeah, so the answer is retention policy.
Where are you watching from, little Banter and Dario? It's 2 a.m. where you are. No wonder you're rushing us. Well, it's only 9 o'clock here, okay? The answer was C, by the way. Welcome in.
So let's go to the next one.
UK. Okay. Got it. Oh, Bahamas? Did I say it's Bahamas or Barbados? I have to get better on my flags. Barbados? Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in. If he's going too fast, let us slow down, okay? Usually the people rushing us is the experienced ones.
And the non-experienced too.
A found on B.
A found on B.
Oh, hey, Philippines.
Oh, A found on... Okay, I see you.
Oh, what was that?
A found on B.
I thought you were being funny. I don't know.
Nah.
Oh, okay. All right, well, welcome in. So if you're not following, follow, okay? As we wait for more people to
Oh, did you? Oh, you already did, right?
No, I didn't read it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't read it again, but I figured more people were answering. But which of the following is a common source of unintentional corporate credential leakage in a cloud environment? Why is there 5 answer choices? Are we choosing 2 or just 1?
No, just 1.
Oh.
Just 1.
Oh.
Just 1.
I know somebody said E earlier.
E.
And that sounds about right. So which of the following? I don't. Oh, also, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just here to chit chat. Okay. Frank UK. You know when somebody says the answer is this, you know for sure that's the answer. Mr. Techie.
CVE.
Now you're in tech. Okay, what's the answer?
CVE. Okay. All right. So the answer. Let me go back here.
Are you trying to show us something?
The answer would be A.
Sam. A.
The answer is A, right?
Okay.
So the question is saying that which of the following is a common source of the keyword here as well? Unintentional, right? So meaning it was an accident.
Okay.
Right? It was an accident, right?
Okay.
So which is saying that the person that is performing that unintentionally leaked their credential is someone that has the authority to perform whatever action that he's supposed to perform, right? But it was an accident that he exposed for corporate credential, right?
Okay.
So code repository. Which do you know any code repository?
Yep, they're saying it for me. GitHub.
GitHub, right?
I wasn't gonna fill this one. Welcome in, St. Stephens. Okay, so Franco saying a lot of devs leave credentials mistakenly on code repositories and GitHub.
Yeah.
And then Curious Joe says, you know how many times I found passwords in
I
code?
know.
And then do you actually use it after you find it? Because I would. I'm so curious. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So GitHub, you were saying.
Yeah, GitHub. So yeah, so GitHub is a code repository, right? So yeah, most of the time when developers will develop an application, usually the application would require some sort of authentication, right?
Okay.
So either a token, username and password, right? Yeah, that is one of the most common source of unintentional credential leaking, right?
Okay. So now the E though, the vulnerability database,
yes.
It seems like it was a close. It was close in answer, right?
I don't think it's.
Oh, it's not. Oh, no, because a lot of people it seems like it was between A and E.
So let's explain that. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, API keys.
Hi,
yes,
Raphael.
I forgot API keys. Yeah, API keys. Right.
Okay.
All right. So there you go. So E is saying that vulnerability database, right? So databases that have records of vulnerabilities, right? A simple example is CVE, common vulnerability and exposure.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, it's on YouTube, Little Banter, the same name, okay? You can find it, probably was still on there now.
Hold on. Someone said we can sell this on Udemy.
Oh, we can.
Like, literally, like.
Let me say.
Literally, like this, literally.
Oh, sell this like this on Udemy?
An hour, like, literally.
Oh, I've been trying to tell them to do on Udemy for a while.
No, but anyways, let's go.
Yes, you can find the whole thing on YouTube.
So let me share my screen here.
I'm trying to be an influencer.
And let's do the vulnerability database, right?
Oh, Raphael says developers. Oh, yeah. Okay. Developers accidentally push secrets into repositories.
Yeah, a lot.
I find that the whole concept of
what?
GitHub, I just don't understand why you just don't keep it within yourself. Why would you have a whole place that everybody can have access to, and you put your code there? That doesn't make sense to me. Why come every company should invest in their own thing, whereas within the company, at least then you know when it goes out, you know that with
GitHub, right? With GitHub, they have that option, right? You have a private repo.
Oh, you have to pay for it?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
so why not do that?
No, most companies have private repo, right? But some of them don't have. But anyways,
okay.
But yeah, if it's a private repo, then the public wouldn't have access to it. But anyways, so we're talking about E, which is vulnerability database, right? Example is for CVE, common vulnerability and exposure, right? So it's a database collection of vulnerabilities, right? So once I click on this, it gives me, let's accept this, right? it gives me. Yeah, we get to this page, right? And then now I can search for vulnerabilities that are out there, right? So every vulnerability that has been found or out there has a CVE attached to it, right? So if Microsoft publishes a patch for a specific vulnerability, it would be here, right? It has a structured naming and also tells you what the year that it was found, right? So yeah, so let me. Now, can I search for Windows? Let me see.
I think BMPuff says something CVSS. Is it the same thing? Right? BMPuff, did I read that right? Yeah, CVSS.
So, forgot the full acronym.
Okay.
It's a score. It's a number that they give to vulnerabilities. Just I don't remember Windows. The full. Yeah, full.
It's score based. Okay, CVS is the score. Okay.
Yeah, the score.
Everybody's saying score.
Yeah, score.
Okay,
yeah,
score.
but I don't remember the full
acronym.
Yeah.
Okay. Got
right.
it.
So right here, CVE 2026, which means it's recently found. Right.
Okay.
And this is what Red Hat. Right.
Okay.
This is what Chrome.
Oh, Google Chrome.
Right. So, right. This is also Red Hat.
Google,
right. Right, so they record all these vulnerability in this database.
So
right?
who records it? Once you find it, anybody can record it?
Oh, I'm not too sure who is in charge of this specific database.
Okay.
But I don't think it's just one database that is out there.
Recording. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm here thinking, what do you call it? If somebody found it, you just put it there and everybody sees it. But is it like when you know how when your data is leaked and they mandatory have to send you a letter that says that hey your data was leaked? Is it the same concept?
More like due diligence, right? You have to report it, right?
Isn't that
probably
OSNT?
Isn't that OSNT? Open source intelligence? Is it what we're doing right here?
Is it the company that's supposed to record it? BMPuff?
I don't know. I think the whole process of finding the vulnerability that is out there and trying to exploit systems that have those vulnerabilities. I think that is
got it. It sounds like a whole job field.
It is. It is.
You need smart people. Well, welcome in. There's a lot of smart people in this chat.
Yeah. So that is it, right? So vulnerability database is a place that vulnerabilities are kept, right?
Okay.
Or repository. So that is it. Right, so the E wouldn't be an answer.
Okay, right. Got it. Curious, Joe says that if you're doing database scan and SA is not secured, it could expose password.
SA is not secured. Which one is that? Okay.
Being profit. That's Raymond's motto. What is SA?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't. Well, no,
it's not secured. It could expose password.
Which one is the SA?
If you're doing database scan and SA is not secured, it could expose password.
SA.
Hi, Adebayo.
In which context? SA.
Okay, why don't you go to the next question? The answer for this was A, by the way. If you're just coming in, it was A. So this is Tech Talk with Ms. Sakwe. Every day of the week is a different certification. Curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by, kind of answer the question, gauge yourself, see how well you're answering. If you find yourself answering with ease, you know you're ready for the certification. If you're struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the certification. This is Raymond. I'm Jennifer. Raymond has over 30 plus certification, including all his AWS certification, CISSP, right? I try. Stop gassing me up. But yes, so if the idea is that if you come on in and you have a questions, please ask your questions. If you could tell, the people in the chat are highly knowledgeable people. They range from people like me who really don't know much about these things to people who are over 35 years experience in IT. So again, ask your questions. All I ask is that you will be respectful. Other than that, I will block you. In the event that you want to watch this again, also it's going to be on YouTube, the same name. Also, if you want, you can follow Raymond on LinkedIn. I don't know what people do on LinkedIn these days anymore, but yeah, you can follow on LinkedIn if you want. Okay. All right. So welcome in. Long story short, all this talk is just to tell you to follow. Okay. All right. Which of the following is the best reason an organization should enforce a data classification policy to help protect its most sensitive information? Oh, please do. Oh, Dario says the word CVE stress.
Yeah.
Why? All right, folks, it's been fun. Okay, good night. I know it's like 2 a.m. in the UK. Thanks for joining in, though. Appreciate it. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Time is Cloud Plus. You should have been here for Linux. It was quite a lot. Okay. Or is it really? Bong is saying that one thing you have to remember about Security Plus is that it's a beginner cert. Well, this is a beginner-friendly cert.
And that's why I have the
route.
A Plus, Network Plus, Linux Plus, Security Plus, and any cloud foundational certification. Right?
Okay.
So, so this series is for, just for mostly beginner friendly, right? So,
but I would have never thought the Security Plus was beginner friendly.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So A Plus, I would have said yes. Network Plus, probably. Linux, absolutely not. But,
I mean, it depends on what certification, right? Red Hat Linux is not for beginners, right?
Okay.
So you can't just generalize
Linux.
the whole,
If the answer is only known by expert analysts, most likely it isn't the answer. Okay, Raphael's thinking C or B. Can't choose. Ooh, okay. Daryl's saying A. Mr. Is it Nayantaki? Nayantaki. Okay, Mr. Nayantaki saying A. B. Okay, what's the answer? We have all the answer choices. Hey, Chocolate!
All right, so the answer
it's Security Day. How are you?
Would be C.
C.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
A or B?
It's C. It's
okay.
C. So we have, so it says, which of the following is the best reason an organization would enforce a data classification policy to help protect its its most sensitive sensitive information, right? So data classification is basically adding labels to data, right?
Is it the same as tagging?
You can't say tag, right? So a simple example would be, let's say, in your home, right? You have different type of items in your home, right?
Okay.
And you have in your head, you have some sort of value attached to that specific item. Right? Example, your Rolls Royce, right? You might.
Amen.
you might have a higher label or value to it, right? Than your cooking utensils, unless it's a cast iron. But anyways, right?
Some of the cooking utensils will be pricey.
Exactly, right? So it's all about that label, right? So similar here, right? Data classification for, basically adding labels to those data, right?
Okay.
Some data can be sensitive data, right? Some data can be top secret, right? So basically saying that, what's the whole point of you doing that? Right? What's the whole point of doing that, right? And then C is saying that the organization would have the ability to create security requirements based on the classification, right?
Okay.
So if you have an asset, right, that you highly value, right, you're going to put some sort of controls in place to protect it, right? So the C is saying that the organization will have the ability to create a security requirement based on the classification. So if it's a top secret data, guess what? The security requirements might be higher, right, than a restricted data classification. Right.
Got it.
What other answer option do we have? B, right?
We had B, and then we had C. Give me you. Bong. Yes, it's B. Welcome. He said, "Okay, I'm here." Bong says, "Keep sensitive data only accessible by users who needs them to do their job." And then Frank also says, "Different people with different security access to certain data."
There you go.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And that sub sub item that they mention here is basically under the umbrella for security requirement. Right? Who will have access to the data, right? How am I going to encrypt that data? Right? Even B, it says the policy would result in creation of access level for each of the classification. It's also covered under security requirement, right? So B might be an answer option, but then the C covers B as well.
Okay, C covers B.
Right.
There was somebody that says they were in between. I think it was Mr. Nayantaki that says that he was a little between A and B or something like that. Okay, CSSP says, the data classification would be outlined in your security policy. Okay. Yeah. And who owns the data? All right. So if you go to the next question, welcome in. Somebody asked a question. Says that they want to get into AI engineering.
Oh, AI engineering.
If you're still there, can you specify? Do you want hi Rico?
AI engineering.
What your experience is?
Yeah, I don't think I can help with
AI.
that because I'm not into AI engineering.
Oh,
However,
okay.
if anyone
Somebody
in the chat, yeah.
might be. CSSP, how's AI going? It was a perfect segue. It was a perfect segue. Welcome in, welcome in. This is Tech Taco with Sakura. Every day of the week is a different certification curated for people breaking newly into IT. Or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, please stop on by, answer the questions, gauge yourself, see how well you're answering. If you find yourself answering with ease, you know you're ready for the certification. If you're struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the certification. I am Jennifer. This is Raymond. That's all his certifications up there. Over 30 plus certification, including CSSP and all his AWS certification. What else? Today, again, is Security Plus. Friday is Cloud Plus. Saturday is AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday is AZ 900. Monday, Comptia A Plus. Tuesday, Network Plus. Wednesday, Linux Plus. And then Thursday, again, Security Plus. I'm not sure how long this series is going to last for before we move on to the next intermediate certifications.
Yeah.
But till then, all right. So if you're not following, follow. That's all that my long talk is about. If you follow, I already answered that one.
Okay.
All right. And an analyst is performing a vulnerability scan against web servers exposed to the internet without a system account. Which of the following is most likely being performed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. AI engineer, as in you want to build AI or you want to build with AI.
Okay.
I was going to tell the person that they need to specify because there's people in the chat are very analytical. All right, so we have. Oh, am I making noise?
That's
fine. Sorry. All right, we have between E and A. Okay, what's the answer?
Okay.
All right, unless more people are answering.
Okay.
I don't know if more people are answering. Okay, we have A. All right. Thanks for sharing the live, Big Horse. Wait, CSSB. Oh, you changed your answer? Okay. All right. What's the answer? Oh, okay. A is for pen testing. You're being funny. CSSB is being funny.
Okay.
Okay. What's A? Oh, thank you for asking that question.
Okay. Yeah, that is a good logic. What's his name?
Who are we talking about?
Dario.
What did Dario say? Oh, A is for pen testing. Oh, okay.
A. It says A if
it was a pen test. Okay.
If it was a pen test.
Okay.
I mean, it says an analyst.
What's the answer?
I mean, anyways, the answer will be A.
A. Oh, it's A.
Non-credentialed scan.
Oh.
Right? The keyword that we have to take a look here is this right here. Without a system account.
Okay.
Right? If they had a system account, then it would be credential scan.
It would have been credential.
Credential scan. What other option do we have?
Everything. We had
E.
You had E. Yes.
E is passive scanning.
Okay.
So there's two types of scanning. We have passive and we have active. Passive scanning is basically you are not interacting with the system passively, right?
Okay.
And passive might be performing what OSINT, right? Open source intelligence, right?
That was what BM published.
So basically you don't really interact with the system with passive scan, right? If it was active scanning, then fine, because remember they are scanning the web server itself, so it wouldn't be passive, right?
Bung is saying that just seeing what you find without a privileged account.
There you go, right? So that is it. What other?
The CSSP says with an account it's a white box. With an account.
Okay. With a system account it will be a white box. Yeah.
What other boxes? Oh, white or gray box. Okay. And Joe says is either a remote or non-remote scan. Okay. Remote or not remote scan. I got lost.
All right.
I hope you understand. Okay.
Okay. And system enumeration, right? So basically, finding which ports are open on the system, what account the system has, and all that, right? That would be what enumerating the system, right?
Remote port. Okay.
Thank you, Joe. That wouldn't be the answer choice here.
Okay.
Right? So the best answer would be non-credential scan, right? And the keyword here as well, without a system account. Okay. So basically, you are not logging into the system to perform the scan, right?
Bung is saying, well, if it's the analyst of the company testing their server,
it's always white box.
It's always white box question mark.
Oh, okay. So white box versus black box, right?
I thought it was white or gray.
I mean, let me take the two extreme, white or black, right?
Can you explain what a white box is?
So white box is basically scanning is basically someone that have knowledge or information about the whole system.
Okay, so somebody that works there.
Yes, I mean, not really work there. You have all the information about the system.
Okay.
Black box is saying that you don't have information about the system.
Okay.
Right? So those are two different types. And so now he's saying that, he or she, I'm not too sure.
Sorry.
It's saying that if it's coming from an analyst, is it always a white box?
If the analyst works for the company, is what they ask. Is it always a white box? I mean, from what you're explaining, if you're saying the person knows the system, the person that works the company should know the system, no?
But
it didn't say was a company analyst.
Yeah, it didn't say that.
I don't think the person is. I think it's just a side question, just out of curiosity.
But I don't think so, cause I don't think it should be always white box.
If the person works for the company.
No, I don't think it should always be white box. Cause remember, there might be a different department that might be in charge of red team. Right, there might be a red team, right? So those are the offensive team, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't think they need to have access. So they usually test different applications, right? So they don't really have to have knowledge of the entire system to perform their task, right? Okay. So I don't think it's always.
It's always.
Yeah, I think mostly.
Okay. I'm not sure either. Just food for thought. That's the same question I'll be asking.
Yeah.
And after that, I forget. CSSP says
okay.
Black Wells, you got nothing. Gray, they have some knowledge. White, they have full knowledge. Okay. Okay. So Joe says, I'm confused. Why are we calling it a white box in a clinical environment?
As in the corporate, as in this specific question, why we call it white box?
Or just in let me not get the,
I don't get the clinical environment. I don't get that. Why that was used?
He's gonna nitpick every word.
No, I mean clinical environment. I mean, I don't.
Is it or maybe it might be a typo? Okay, Joe, when you're ready, let us know. Is the terminology that is used for pen testing. Oh, okay.
The white and
the white and gray. Oh, I thought you were talking about the. Okay, Joe says yes. Is it an air gap box? That's a lot of boxes now. I'm so confused now.
Oh, corporate environment. Okay. So now, why are we calling it a white box in corporate environment?
Okay. Well, so does it depend what environment you're in order to call it which box?
I don't think it is.
Dario, I kind of figured it wasn't a real box. It was like a virtual box or something. Okay, so then is there another name then? Or is it always going to be white box, gray box, gray box?
And that is what CISSO explained, right? Black box, you know nothing about the system. Okay. Gray box, you have some knowledge. White box, you have full knowledge. Okay. Right? So it doesn't have to be because you're in the organization, it should be black box, it should be white box. Okay. I don't think it should.
Okay, so I need you to break it down a little bit more for the rest of us here. Well, for me. If I work for a company and I'm familiar with, let's say I'm for healthcare. I'm familiar with what was the thing they use? Oh my goodness. Epic. I'm familiar with Epic, right? Okay. So does that mean that Epic is I'm a white box and Epic?
So if you are performing a test on it, right, or a scan on the system, knowing white box doesn't make it. Knowing Epic doesn't make it white box, right? Okay. You have to know all the IP addresses that is connected. You have to know all the logins for it, right? So having knowledge of the system, that's what we are talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How do you even get to white box?
I have no idea. Somebody said white box, and then we went into a whole spiel about white box.
It's a matter of being familiar with the environment. Okay, that you're pen testing.
Okay, and then Bong says, air gap means physically disconnected to the outside network. Okay. Thank you for explaining to me. All of this is determined prior to engagement. Okay, gray and white depends on the scope. Okay. Joe, I hope they make sense. I don't know. For me, it was
It was A.
It was A, by the way.
It was A. Non-credential scan. The keyword here is for without a system account.
Okay. Right? As he goes to the next question, this is Tech Talk with Raymond Sakwe, aka the IT Study Room. Today's Thursday, so Thursday is Security Plus. Friday is going to be Clap Plus. Saturdays AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sundays AZ 900. Monday is A Plus. Tuesdays Network Plus. Wednesday is Linux Plus. And again, Thursday Security Plus. So if you're planning on taking any of the certification, we ask that you stop on by, answer the questions, gauge yourself, see how well you're answering. If you find yourself answering, I figure TikTok doesn't give enough characters to explain. If you find yourself answering with ease, you know you're ready for the certification. If you are struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the certification. I say all of this to tell you, if you're not following, follow. When you come on in, there's no such thing as a dumb question, because the dumb question is the ones you do not ask. Credit to the guy with the CSSP in the chat. So please do ask your questions. All I ask is that you're respectful. Other than that, I will block you. And what else? The full video will be on YouTube if you want to watch it over again. Okay. So if you're not following, follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let me see. An architect has requested to increase the speed of a data transfer using JSON requests externally. Currently, the organization uses SFTP to transfer data files. Which of the following would most likely meet the requirement? Why are you looking at me? Should I know the answer to this?
We had a
similar question before. Okay, Chocolate.
Yeah,
I'm taking your answer then. What did you say?
You're right.
Okay,
we
so
did.
DT. Okay, TikTok. TikTok doesn't. Oh, okay, we did that. I think it's D. Dang, I'm not sure, but I'll say B. Okay. Okay, D. Okay, D.
So the answer is D.
Right? Hi, Patrick.
The key word here is JSON, right? An architect has a request to increase the speed of data transfer using JSON externally, right? So basically, external users can have access to this specific data, right? So currently, they are using SFTP, Secure File Transfer Protocol, right, to transfer the data, right? So obviously, it's taking a little longer, right? So they need a way of speeding up or increasing the speed and using JSON as well, right? Okay. So microservices using API, right? API, specifically REST API, uses JSON. REST API, right? Uses JSON. Right?
It's okay, Bob. It's supposed to be a refresher for you then.
Yeah. Right. So let's just talk about what API is, right? Oh, what other option do we have? Yeah. So
we could. Sorry, I'm here to chat in the chat.
Let me share my screen here and then let's look at what API is, right? Yeah, the concept around API. Let me share this here. So there's this free API test. I mean, there's various one, right? It's called the Chuck Norris Jokes API, right?
Oh, may he rest in peace.
Yeah. So let me bring this back.
Did y'all watch Texas Ranger? That was my show. That was my show.
So when I click on this, right, it takes me to the page, right? And yeah, so it says it's a free JSON API, right, for hand created Chuck Norris facts, right? So this is the usage, right? So if you click on this link here, or if you go on this link here, right, and this is how website works too, right? If you click on a link, right, it usually returns a JSON, which is this.
First of all, that website doesn't look like a website one should be on. It looks like it's gonna give you like viruses or something.
Right, so it gives you this type of data, right? So this is JSON, right? It has different fields, right? It has categories. It has created date. It has icon URL, right? It has all these options, right? So this is how JSON file or JSON format looks like, right? So let's go back here.
So wait, that's an API and it's open. That's a no-no. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, this is not. I mean, that's why we add the data classification, right? It's just really a sensitive data. Oh, sorry, it's really a top secret data, right? So yeah, so you click on. So say okay, retrieve all the list of available categories. You click on that, it gives you. This is actually a list. It's not JSON. It's a list.
So why is this important to know?
Because when it comes to web development or exchanging data on the internet, you have to know API.
Oh, okay.
Right. So yeah, if two systems are communicating, or in this case, they have they want to transfer data using JSON to external users, right? using what API is recommended and very fast, right? So you publish your API endpoint, and anyone that has the endpoint and credential, if you want to secure it, they'll be able to retrieve the information, right? Anytime they want.
Oh, this is how people add maps to their website, right?
Oh, API, map API, right? So either way, it gives you the list of information that you need, and then you perform templating, right? Templating, basically taking the value and making constructing it in a way. But anyways,
how systems talk to each other. API, application program interface. Okay, see SSP. I see the experienced people in the chat.
All right. So I hope that makes sense.
Here just says APIs are just the data hooks to gather information from different sources. Okay. Well, welcome in.
All right.
As we go to the next question, this is TikTok with Raymond Sakwe. Every day of the week is a different certification curated for people breaking newly into IT.
What happened?
See, this is me. Don't do that. You call me, I'm going. Every day of the week is a different certification curated for, thank you, Lab, curated for people breaking newly into IT. Today is Thursday, so Thursday is Security Plus. Tomorrow, Friday is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday is going to be AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sundays, AZ 900. Monday is Comptia A Plus. Tuesday is Network Plus. So Wednesday is Linux Plus. The idea is that if you plan on taking these certifications, do answer the questions. Gauge yourself, see how well you're answering. If you find yourself answering with ease, you know you're ready for the certification. If you're struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the certification. I am Jennifer. This is Raymond. Raymond has all those certifications, over 30 plus certification, including CSSP, all his AWS certifications, some Comptia, you see it, right? Long story short, if you're not following, follow. Also, if you have questions, do ask your questions. As you can tell, the people in the chat are highly knowledgeable people. They range from people like me, who don't know much about these things, to people who have over 35 years experience in the chat. So again, ask your questions, okay? If I don't get to it by reading it for Raymond to answer, somebody in the chat will answer you, okay? So follow. All right, which of the following addresses individuals' rights, such as the right to be informed, the right to be accessed, and the right to be forgotten? I see this question all the time. I feel like I can't. I can't.
Cool.
It's like you hone it in all the time.
Point was made then.
Oh my goodness. Calvin wants to know what is. I was wondering if it didn't change.
Oh.
Apologies.
Okay. Yeah,
it does that sometimes. Why people answering? Okay. Kevin says, "What is your opinion on Google cybersecurity certification?"
So I haven't taken that certification, right? So I'm not too sure. I don't even know the domains.
Okay.
Right? So I might probably give you.
Okay, but I guess what he's asking is that does it hold weight in the job market? Is that what you're trying to get at, Kevin? Is it Kevin? Okay, Kevin. Bung says, "It's cheap and worth it to do if you're just starting out."
Okay.
Does it give the same knowledge, like overall knowledge for beginners? But does it hold weight in the job market?
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, it doesn't have to, right? The whole point is to increase
Oh,
okay.
So it's like
security. Okay.
Hey, pound sign. Okay. Too much Mario. All right. I feel like this one you could just answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the answer is what?
We have to retire this question.
No, we're not. You've seen it. Some haven't seen it. So right. the answer is what? A.
Okay.
Right. GDPR. Right. Okay. General Data Protection Regulation. Right. Okay. So most of the time it's related to those that are in the EU. Right.
The import feature to
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. EU. So yeah, I mean, not just EU. I mean, I think if you are a company that works with clients or customers in EU, or have a branch in EU, I think it still applies to you.
Oh, okay. Kira's just says, can you explain it? Explain each one of the answer choices.
Okay.
That'll be. Thank you for. If you don't say, he's not going to do it. But I think it was Chocolate that said that California was trying to get their own version.
Yeah. I think California they have their own version. So let's start with the PCI DSS, right? Payment card industry data security standard, right? So that is PCI DSS. So if you are a company that
Hi, Village Boy.
that will, yeah, you're a company that takes card information from your customers, right? You have to comply with what PCI DSS, right? Similar
yes. So I want my exes to forget me. Like,
okay. Yeah, so similar to HIPAA, right? If you work in the in the healthcare industry, right?
Oh, really?
You have to comply with HIPAA, right?
I'm taking notes. Oh, I got it. CSSP said Maine has their own too.
Oh, really?
Texas has their own too?
Okay.
Never heard of that. I only knew California, which I learned from somebody the other day. Apologies, continue.
Okay. Yeah, so, PCI DSS, right? So if you, a company that works with take payments via card or card payments, you have to comply with PCI DSS, right?
CSSP, I'm sorry, BMPOV wanted you to explain something. So when you do, when you get to that, I actually speak briefly on data sovereignty.
Okay, so let's see. Okay. I think the second time BMPOV have said the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought maybe somebody else. Okay, but go ahead.
Okay. So that is it, right?
Thank you, Village Boy.
NIST is National Institute of Standard and Technology, right? They publish cybersecurity frameworks, right? So is it guidelines? I think it's a guidelines.
These are the people in the Virginia?
Yeah, the one that we saw.
Okay.
But yeah,
we saw the
but yeah, I think they create guidelines and standard, right, for organizations to use, right? Okay. ISO, which is also international standard, international standards, right? So they also have information security management frameworks or policy or guidelines that companies can use, right? Set of standards. Right?
Oh, okay. So NIST sets guidelines for ISO set standards.
Okay.
They work together, or is it two different companies? Yeah, it will be. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. Before he gets to data, what do you call it? BMPUF's question. Okay, ISO would be 27. What is that? CSSP. 20. Does everybody else understand what CSSP is? Because I don't. That's how I memorize it. Oh, when you study for the Security Plus.
Okay.
So one has the guide. Hold on, let me write that down. Go back to the national and one is national, one is international.
The ISO.
Oh, okay.
The ISO, yeah.
Oh, Village Boy, you're writing a paper to challenge the NIST.
Oh,
whoa,
okay.
Super cool. Why are we challenging it? Is there something wrong with it? Is it? It's a standard for security. Okay, thank you, CSSP. You don't have to explain it. RVR says ISO. Okay, is CSSP ISO 2700? Is it a Data Privacy Act?
I don't remember on top of my head.
Oh, okay.
Is it? No, I don't remember on top of my head.
Can somebody help ARV? Yes. He's trying to get the next question and also to answer BMPUF. Yeah, I really want to know what we challenge it and why we challenging it. I hope you win, but I'm just out of curiosity. For you to write a whole paper to challenge them means that they did something real bad. Or is this for like school? Okay. Are you gonna explain BMPUF?
So basically, it's a principle that says that if you have a data saved in a specific region, right, you have to abide by their rules. Okay. Right. So that is it. So if you have data similar to the GDPR, right? If you have data that is in the EU region, you have to abide by GDPR. Right?
Okay. So that's data sovereignty.
Yeah, sovereignty.
Sovereignty. Oh, there was a rapper back then. Her name was Lady Sovereignty. Am I dating myself? I'm gonna find out what she is. I haven't heard her song. She had a good song, Lady Sovereignty or Sovereign. Anyway, Curious Joe. So Village Boy is writing a paper to challenge NIST 2700. Password creation and management. So we asked why is he challenging it? Is there something wrong? Okay.
And CSSP also said they've updated their password recommendation.
Okay.
So is it on the new one or?
Oh, is it the old one? Okay.
It's a way to create a million password and remember without
repeating any. Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. That sounds impressive. Because, I don't like repeating my password. I would rather stick with one password, but I don't know, in this day and age. Then you recommend. Oh, that is so cool. Or when you publish your paper, send it to us, okay? I want to read it. Does GDP only? Mr. Nyan Taki says, does GDP only applies if you in the EU region?
No. So if you're a company that works, if you're in EU, it applies to you. If you are a company that works with customers or that have customers in EU, it applies to you as well.
Okay. So, for instance, if KPMG.
Facebook. Okay.
I was thinking the big companies, but all right, Facebook.
Yeah, we have users in what?
Everywhere.
Yeah, so.
Okay, Facebook. All right.
Yeah.
So if Facebook is US based, but because they do business with the UAE,
you have customers. You have to.
Yeah, somebody last time said they want their ex to exercise their right for their ex to forget them.
To be forgotten.
All right, so it goes to the next question. Right. This is TikTok Women Soccer. Every day of the week is a different. Oh, the answer. Hi, Ronaldo. The answer was A. Apologies. The answer was A. He was just explaining the rest of it. No way. Facebook got slammed by I don't know, with 700 million fine because of GDPR. No way. What did they violate? 700 million? That's a lot. Who's getting paid? Is it the country or that's like $5? Okay. For individual, or when they pass it down to
right, probably like
the class action lawsuits is quite annoying.
It is annoying.
Who gets the most out of it? That's what I want to know.
The lawyer?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, actually. Yeah. I'm sure he can. Welcome in. This is TikTok Women Soccer. We get sidetracked over the English is the first language is coming in. English is leaving me. All right, this is Tech Soccer with Women Soccer. Every day of the week is a different certification. Curator for people breaking newly into IT. You can't hear us? Can you hear us?
Hello. I mean, it should still.
Oh, hold on. Okay, you can hear.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, good. Okay. All right, every day of the week is a different certification. Curated for people breaking newly into IT. Long story short, if you're not following, follow. Today is Thursday, so Thursday Security Plus. Tomorrow is going to be Clap Plus. Saturday is going to be AWS Clap Practitioner. Can you hear me now? Yeah, okay. Saturday is the AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday is AZ 900. Monday Comptia A Plus. Tuesday Network Plus. Wednesday Linux Plus. And then Thursday again Security Plus. Okay. So if you're not following, follow. Full video will be on YouTube in the event that you want to watch it again. Okay. Oh, this is Raymond. That's the certifications up there. Which of the following is the most important security concern when using a legacy system to provide production service? You know, you should put. Do people put their like masters or stuff up there? I think you should brag more.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't think I have enough space.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Okay.
Can we list the jobs there too?
Oh, no, we don't have space.
Anyways.
All right, now we're getting braggy. All right, so Village Voice says NIST 800.62 and ISO. Oh. Put all the things. Update. Okay. All right.
Okay, lack of updates and patches.
Okay. Mr. Nayantaki would like to know what is a legacy system.
That is a question. So I think we had the same question the other time, right? Yeah. So someone says old system, right? Legacy. Outdated device. Yeah. So outdated old system.
Can you give an example?
And I mean, example, let's say might be
Windows XP.
Exactly, Windows XP, right?
He says it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
AOL,
what?
yep, right.
AOL is still there? It's still there?
I don't know. You tell me.
I got AOL running Claude Code right now. Like, really? I remember AOL. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
So I think is it
Horace?
Horace. Is it Horace? Right?
Yeah, it is Horace.
Yeah, saying that system that are end of support, end of service support, right?
Kobe, thank you for telling me you're joking.
Yeah, because this question came up the other time. It wasn't really an argument, but I mentioned that a legacy system may or may not be end of life or end of service. May or may not be. And someone was saying that no, legacy system is just old system, right? But Horace is saying that system that are end of service.
Okay.
Right? Is it like a hard hard requirement for a legacy system to be end of life. End of service.
Are you asking a person?
Yeah, I'm
so this is what
her.
you're trying to get at. Is,
Yeah.
but did you answer Mr. Naitaki? What is legacy system?
Yeah, so legacy system is what is system that is old.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, but I would have said end of life or end of support, but yeah, I don't think it should be, if it's legacy, it's necessary to be end of life or end of support, right?
Okay.
It doesn't really have to.
All right. Hi, B King. B King is asking: is there a practical aspect to this Security Plus? Is there practicals?
Practical aspect. There's performance based options, right? So that would be the drag and drop. I'm not sure if they will give you some sort of command to run that I don't remember.
Oh. Has anybody taken a recent like a couple of months
but
ago?
Yeah, it should have some sort of performance based type questions.
Okay. All right. So Ronaldo says that my company stopped giving out legacy cable boxes. Oh, what company is that? Is it Optimum? Stefan says CSFC says legacy would most likely be end of life. Most likely.
So is it end of life or end of service?
Oh, ISP. Right?
Or service support, right? Because remember, it's two different things. End of service meaning the vendor is not going to support it anymore. If you have any issue, you're on your own.
Okay.
End of life basically saying that they are not making it anymore.
Okay. Right. ARVS says end of life equals hardware.
And end of life equals hardware. Okay.
Which is, I think, what you just said.
Okay. Okay. And then it's end of service equals software. Is that it? Which I don't think it should.
Oh, Village Boy, how's this? How is CSSP? How's studying for CSSP going? Figure out firewalls. Okay.
Oh, so hold on. What was his name? The Saint said lack of vendor support is not a security concern. It is a huge security concern.
Is it really?
Because remember, you need to have patches, right? So remember, we saw the CVE, common vulnerability and exposure.
Okay.
That lists all the vulnerabilities that a system has, right? And it documents exactly the vulnerabilities that is for a specific device or system or service, right?
Okay.
So if the vendor is not providing these security patches to you to patch these vulnerabilities, a hacker can hack your system using these vulnerabilities that was that was recorded in the database.
Steph is saying that you sometimes use the wrong protocol to use legacy requirements, and then went on
sometimes,
yeah. And then went on to say which may leave you vulnerable.
Yeah, which may.
Okay.
But most of the time, the best answer option is the lack of vendor support. Right? Yeah, lack of vendor support.
Of course, St. Stephen's. I'm here learning every day, but the moment I leave, hi, Big Bird. Wait, somebody said something. Okay. The person, can you scroll back? Where's the keyboard?
Down?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, stop. This is tough because it's asking for the best answer. All good questions. So I would say B. What was the answer again?
B.
Oh, it was B.
Lack of vendor support. It was
B. Okay,
yeah.
Can you scroll down? Somebody asked, can you explain something?
Down here?
No, but back up. Okay. CSSP, so we're taking long. CSSP.
Okay, let's
CSSP,
go to the
no,
next
wait,
one.
CSSP got to stay AI, but don't worry. CSSP is experience. So for the rest of us who's not experienced, hold on. I think I'll just... Okay, based on the explanation, I choose B. And then Horace says, most bad actors find vulnerabilities in legacy systems and pro companies use them for exploring. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you guys offer training? I don't offer training. But he does. If you're not ready to be in class for a year, please don't do it. But if you are ready to learn for a year, you could DM him. He hasn't started yet. I don't know if he's gonna start. Just a disclaimer. So, because it requires a little bit more work. As he goes to the next question, this is Tech Soccer with Soccer. Every day of the week is a different certification curated for people breaking newly into IT. Or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by and follow. So if you're not following, follow. Answer the questions, gauge yourself. That's what I'm saying, CSSP. And you can tell that, he takes his time to explain from the beginning. He doesn't want people to go into IT and, fail. Because every time he sees somebody on TikTok or social media talk about you could get into cybersecurity in a month, I have to hear about it. So hence why it's a year. One question that
Yeah, one question an hour.
Linux and
Anyways, yeah, you're right.
He over explains, but I mean, it's a good over explanation. So at least that way you can remember. El Gushi, what's your question? Oh, you have a problem? Is it a legit problem? If it is, please let us hear it. That the use PF secure protocol would be used for. I don't know what BM Puff is asking. So you read that while I read this.
Of PF on secure protocol.
Oh, is that for this question? Oh, then let me read it.
PF. What?
Let me read the question. Okay. I don't know if this is the question BM Puff is talking about. Okay. A user's requesting telnet access to manage a remote development web server. Insecure protocols are not allowed for use within any environment. Which of the following should be configured to allow remote access to the server?
Mm-hmm. Which one do you think it is?
I have no idea.
Yes, you do.
Oh, since you asked me, I'm gonna say C. Because if it wasn't C, you would have never asked me. So I'm saying C. Okay. CSSP is being funny, so I know it's not what CSSP said. So what's the answer?
So the answer would be C.
Mm-hmm.
The answer would be C.
If you can only be there for the exam, I'll be there.
So it's saying that a user is requesting telnet, right? Telnet access to manage remote development web server, right? So we know that telnet is unsecured. It uses port 23 by default, right? But yeah, in order for it to use a more secured option, you have to use SSH, right?
SSH, okay.
Yeah, telnet, clear text, no encryption.
Can you please explain what D is? Somebody saying that they never came across it before. And the person,
D is remote desktop protocol. That is remoting into Windows machine, right? I mean, I think can you what? RDP is not. I mean, I think I use it to log into with RDP, right? Apart from Windows machine, have anyone used it for any other OS?
Okay.
Yeah.
While you answer the question, somebody's asking. Gushi is asking. Hi, Echo Joe. Where you been? I haven't seen you in for a long time.
Yeah. Key point is for telnet, right? Especially for Windows. Yeah. Okay. Can use Kali to access Windows. Okay. So it's more of a logging into remote access into Windows. Okay.
I know. Yeah. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Echo Joe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. C or D.
Okay. So El Gushi is yes. You don't have a TA? What school do you go to that your TA is not going to help you? So he has an assignment due, and they're doing networking. By the way, networking was Tuesday. They're doing networking, and they have a question. Is it a question that you have? So IPv4 address in, that's this one right here.
Max 5, okay. IPv design, Where are you from, by the way? I mean, nowadays homework should be like
should be a breeze.
Yeah.
It should be my pacha. Oh, you're Nigerian. I can tell you're Nigerian. you're not Ghanaian. Yeah, thank you for the heart, you village boy. Hey Australia. You are Nigerian, aren't you? I can tell. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so he's in Nigeria, right?
Yeah. Okay. But okay. I'm hoping. Okay, type in your question. If nobody answers, I'll have Raymond answer. Okay. Hi Australia. Oh, thank you guys for joining. Okay, this is Tech Talk for. Oh, you live in Australia. Got it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ideals. And there's no TAs you. Anyway, type in your question. If Raymond doesn't answer, I have somebody answer you. This is Tech Talk with Ms. Sakura. Every day of the week is a different certification created for people breaking newly into IT. If you are planning on taking any of the certifications that we're doing, the idea is that you stop on by, answer the questions, gauge yourself, see how well you're answering. If you find yourself answering with ease, you know that you are ready for the certification. If you're struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the certification. So today is Security Plus, tomorrow is going to be Cloud Plus, Saturday is AWS Cloud Practitioner, Sundays AZ 900, Mondays Comptia A Plus, Tuesdays Network Plus, Wednesdays Linux Plus, and again Thursday Security Plus. If you stop on by again, there's no such thing as a dumb question because the dumb question is the one you do not ask. All I ask is that you're respectful in the chat. Other than that, I will block you. If you're not following, follow. Unfortunately, not yet. CYSA. There's not enough days in
Yeah,
a week.
not yet. But
Eventually, after I get him to do the list of the stuff I have. I did. I have to, Derek, I have to keep saying my stuff so people know to follow. Oh, and this is Raymond. That's all his certifications up there. Include 30 certifications, including CSSP and all his AWS certifications. Okay. And also, I kind of stalled so he can bring in the next question so there's not an awkward silence. An auditor discovered multiple insecure ports on some server. Has it been an hour?
Yeah. An hour, 18 minutes.
Okay, when do we end it? We're supposed to be in for an hour.
Yeah, so
I
let's...
hate Dimitri. Wow.
Yeah, let's add one more question.
Do you know Dimitri? Dimitri, seems like Dimitri knows you. An auditor discovered multiple insecure ports on some server.
Dimitri.
Other servers were found
Monroe? Dimitri. But anyways, go ahead.
Other servers were found to have legacy protocols enabled. Which of the following tools did the auditor use to discover these issues? All right. Oh, okay. What do you mean no end? I gotta sleep. Oh, here we have ANC. If you leave it up to him, he's gonna be here all day. All day. Oh, trick question. Is it really a trick question?
Yeah, is it really?
Okay, what's the answer?
So the answer would be A.
They charge
Tenable Nessus.
Nessus.
So
okay.
Nessus is one of the vulnerability scanners, and it's widely used.
Is it?
Yeah, if you work in a vulnerability management team, you would use for Nessus most of the time.
Okay.
Nmap, however, I think on a bigger scale, Nessus is the tool that is widely used than Nmap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it depend where you work?
Yeah, I think it depends though. It depends, but I think Nessus has more features than using Nmap on a large scale.
Hey, Carmen. Carmen says, can't you use Wireshark to discover this as well?
Wireshark to discover vulnerability. I mean, Wireshark. The whole point of Wireshark is to capture packets that is going through the network, right? So it just captured the traffic. It doesn't really find vulnerabilities, right?
Okay.
Also, Nessus uses Nmap behind the scene. Okay. So
hold on. Somebody said a question too.
Nmap is a subset in a way, right? But Nessus has, I believe, has more features than one.
Echo says, I always use Nmap to identify open ports.
And that is on small scale, right?
On a small scale.
Yeah, but if you work in an enterprise environment, most of the time.
Why do you need a small scale or a big scale?
I mean,
don't it do the same thing?
It does the same thing, but the effort that you're going to put in to get information, Nessus would.
That's cool, Carmen. That's cool.
Give you that.
I don't know what you said. That's cool.
Protocol analyzer, Wireshark. Yeah, that is true.
Okay, and then Joe says they would use Tenable remote port scan uncredited. And then Echo says the Nexus to probe vulnerability.
Oh, Nexus don't use Nmap behind the scene.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah, somewhat, yeah. Curious is saying that I use Tenable. They don't use
Nmap. What is Tenable?
Which is Nessus.
Oh, Tenable is Nessus. Yeah, how many names is it for one thing?
Oh, really? I think we have to confirm that then. Does it use Nmap? I mean, remember, Nmap is for scanning, right? So... Yeah, I believe most tools would use that behind the scenes, but we have to confirm that then. I work with Tenable. Okay.
Oh, don't worry, I blocked them.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, they use it for research. Okay. I'm quick with the blockness. I'll block you real quick, especially when it's something you can easily verify.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not too sure why you've been here. You should
they use it. Hey, Kenneth Wickedness. Okay, they use it for research.
Were you
no, not you, Curious Joe. There was a guy up there, or whoever that is. Okay, is Nessus Tenable? It's mostly plugins. So, all right, Tenable. So, why is it called Nessus? Nessus and then Tenable.
I think there's a Tenable that.
Oh no, block you.
Please don't block me. Yeah, that is the name. That is the name.
Oh, they bought. Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, they bought it. So
bought Nest. Okay. Then that
so it
makes
used
sense.
to be just Nessus, but then, and it used to be free too, right? But I think when they bought it, you have to pay for it. It's a bigger company.
Okay.
Yeah, it was open source. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, very code.
Which one is curl?
Which one? Oh, CURL. So.
Oh, it's not curl.
Yeah, I mean it is. It is. It is. So
Okay.
let me.
Is it a real thing?
Yeah, it's a command line, right, to get content from a website.
Okay,
right?
so I think you should email your your TA first, but then DM him though.
Yeah, used to make HTTP requests. Yep, that's it. So yeah, if you type CURL on your command line and then attach a web page, it will download the content of the web page on your command line. Another one is wget. Wget is used to download content from online.
Okay, so curl is a command line thing, and then false says false. Curl is used to make HTTP requests, not for scan imports.
True.
Curl is a command line. Okay, curl. CSSB. CSSB curl is what you do to hair before going on. Yeah, no, my CSSB. Okay. Welcome in. As he goes, is this the last question?
Yeah, this should be the last question.
Okay, this is the last question
for the day.
Tomorrow's Cloud Plus, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturdays, AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sundays, AZ 900. Mondays, Comptia A Plus. Tuesdays, Network Plus. Wednesday is Linux Plus. And then Thursday, Security Plus again. Okay. So again, the idea is that if you're planning on taking a certification, come on in, answer the questions, see how well you're answering. If you find yourself answering with ease, you know you're ready for the certification. If you're struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the certification. This is Raymond. I'm Jennifer. Raymond has over 30 plus certification, including his CSSP, all the AWS certifications, and those ones up there. Long story short, if you want to watch it again, it's going to be on YouTube, same name, okay? So you can follow there too. I say all of that to tell you, if you're not following, follow. Okay, a security administrator needs to create a firewall rules for the following protocols: RTP, SIP. Is the H different, or is the H a part of the 3.2? H.323, and then SRTP. Which of the following does this rule set support?
Which one do you think?
Unanimously. Because it says SIP. I know what SIP is. I know SIP is with the voice. Because when he was working with when he was a voice technician, he wouldn't stop talking about SIP.
Every single day.
SIP this, SIP that. He even got a SIP certification.
And a SIP cup.
And a SIP cup. Every time he got a certification, he got a merch. But anyway. So B. The sip is what you do with whiskey. Unfortunately, I don't drink, but I will sip coffee. What's the answer?
So yeah, the answer is B.
Right?
Voice over IP. Right? A security administrator needs to create a firewall rules, right, for the following protocol. Right? So remember, the whole point of firewall rules and port numbers, right, is to basically allow traffic to come in. Right, so if you are providing a specific services, you have to make sure that the firewall is allowing that specific traffic to come into the network, right?
Hold on for me one second. Hi, Leo. No, so Security Plus is just Thursdays. So every day of the week is a different certification. So Thursday Security Plus, then Friday is going to be. Thank you, BM Puff. Friday is going to be Cloud Plus. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So now, with all these protocol, right? We have RTP, right, which is real time protocol. We have SIP, we have H.323, and then SRTP, right? So when it comes to voice over internet protocol, there's two main protocols. We have SIP, which is the signaling protocol. So if you pick up the handset of a phone, right, you hear that dial tone. Right, and the SIP is the protocol that allows for that connection, right? Okay. So SIP is the modern one. The H.323 is the older version, right? They're all signal protocol, right? Okay. You pick up the phone, so it's a protocol that sets up and tear down phone calls, right? Okay. And then the RTP is actually the protocol that carries the audio and video. Okay. Right. So yeah, the SRP is secured version real-time protocol.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, so that is it.
I have a question about A, but ARVS had a question. It says, hi, question. Where should I set up a firewall? Behind a router or set up in router?
So if you have a router that has firewall capability, you can do that. But usually it will be the firewall, your router, and then other devices, right?
Okay.
And you can set up firewall as much as you can, right? Defense in depth, right? So if you have external firewall, you can set up the first line of defense should be the firewall. If you have a router that has firewall capability, by all means you can set up extra layer of defense on there as well, right? But usually firewall should be the first thing before you add your router to it. Some other boxes has both options, right?
Best to set up a router, firewall. Best to set up a router and a software firewall. Okay.
Why software firewall? Because remember, hardware based are faster than software based, right?
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. Because remember,
can
hardware.
You do both?
Yeah, you can do both. Okay. Remember, hardware usually have the CPUs and all that to process that information.
I see that you really are studying this networking, huh? CSSP. Yes, in fact, there's a Trenta. Side note. Okay. Wait. Okay, that was the last question. Jerome says there's a radio and a TV station in Portugal called RTP. Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, so if you happen to go to... Oh, my sister was in Portugal the other time. Where is she?
RTP.
You there? She's probably not there.
Is it the same acronym or it
RTP.
Probably means different thing?
Okay, and then... What exactly is A, by the way? And then before you get that...
I think it's operating system... no, I think it's...
RTOS.
Yeah, real-time operating system. So it's more of an embedded type of operating system. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. CSSB says, I think Netflix runs video over RTP/SRTP.
Okay, yeah. So
What is SRTP?
So secured. So hold on. So I think Netflix runs on that. So most of the time, if it's real time, right, like phone calls, live stream, that is when you use the RTP, right? But I'm not sure if by default.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So FaceTime.
Yeah, FaceTime. Yeah, those type of
Zoom.
Exactly, they use RTP, but I don't know if Netflix. Netflix they probably perform a live, the live box and stuff. So they might, but I'm not sure for the regular.
But the way the CSSC said it is he said it with a matter of fact, like he know it. So.
Okay. It might be true.
Okay. Jimmy, do we provide training? If you want to be in class for a year, then DM him. If you don't want to be in class for a year, then unfortunately he's not the guy for you.
You have to mention the entire
okay,
course,
DM
right?
him.
So someone would think that it's just one course that I'm teaching for a year.
Oh no, it's not a course for a year.
Like how CSS was saying, trying to play me and all that. But
wow, you struck a nerve. Hi, Pepe. No, it's not one course for a year, but he does. DM him, okay? DM him. Network firewalls are more general, where a software firewall can be specific to the system.
Device.
Oh.
You can also set up a software firewall for the entire system using Linux. Right, you can. So you can have a
what if you don't
server.
Want to use Linux? Like everything is Linux. What if you don't use Linux?
I can set up a server. pfSense. A simple example, pfSense, right? You can set up that on a Linux system, and it can protect the entire. That you can use that as a line of defense.
Kevin is actually heat, ventilation, air conditioning. Is it HVAC?
Yeah, it's it is.
Like oh wow, Pepe. What is Pepe saying? It's not somebody's name. Sophos.
I don't
Pepe,
know.
I got lost in.
Software firewall is access control is ACL. Ooh.
It's
Is it really?
No, he's accent. Software firewall. Is software firewall is ACL ?
I don't think it's ACL. No, I don't think so. I probably have to look it up.
Oh, does anybody know is software firewall ACL? What's
I don't
ACL?
think it's access control list. I don't think it's access. No.
Oh, is it the one where you kind of determine who? No,
I mean, for
oh, Joe said no, it's not.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's not. Okay. So if it's not software, if it's not ACL, then what is it?
It performs the same fireware task as a hardware firewall.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because you're saying that the firewall, software firewall, is different than what
Hi, Jorge.
hardware firewall.
Okay. All right.
So which one's the Sophos? So what's going on with this?
No, because we asked what Sophos was, so they're saying Sophos.
Why?
Oh, because I got lost in the source.
Okay.
Pepe said something. May have said something before, and then Sophos came in. Oh, it's like Fortnite.
Oh, EDR. Okay. Endpoint detection and response.
Yeah. Welcome in.
Okay, so yeah, that was the last question, right?
This was the last question.
Tomorrow would be...
Okay, so tomorrow... Okay, wait. Softforce is a security company known for EDR. Okay, so welcome in. This is Tech Talk with Sakwe. Every day of the week is a different certification. Curated for people breaking newly into IT. Or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by. If you're not in IT, you don't have to be here. But if you are, you can ask your questions that you want to ask. And either Raymond will answer or the highly knowledgeable people in the chat will answer you, okay? They're highly rated people in the chat, very smart people. So tomorrow's going to be Cloud Plus.
Comptia Cloud Plus.
Of course, you can ask your last question. Wait. Somebody says, oh yeah, I missed the question. Okay. Oh, thank you for making your day meaningful. Good night. Remember, okay, Joel says, remember port 80 is wide open. So if you set up a software firewall, you can block all incoming.
Oh, can you explain that a lot?
Okay, so remember port 80 is wide open. So if you set up a software firewall, you can block all incoming traffic. Oh, I don't know. He didn't say traffic. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. All incoming.
Okay. Is what he's saying. Okay. Is it ABD? I was gonna say ADO, but I don't think that's how you say it. He says, I need a roadmap for GRC. You are an IT help, your IT service desk. Okay. The answer was it was B, Marco. It was B. Okay. So
GRC.
All right, Ado, he's gonna give you a roadmap. Okay.
CISM.
I know. Apologies. There is a limit on TikTok.
Yeah.
Look, if you're not following, follow. Okay, full video will be on YouTube. Right now he's looking for the roadmap to help AD out. Yeah. What is CSSP
governance? Come again?
Oh, I think CSSP said something.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. He's gonna also message CSSP as well.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
what if somebody else has the same question?
For GRC, governance, risk, and compliance. I mean, like every other
yes,
route.
Please, Joram. You could DM the account.
Yeah. For every like every other IT job, right? There's different routes that you can take, right?
Okay.
So with the governance, risk, and compliance specifically, I think what's the name? ISACA have a good ISACA. They have a good certification route.
Mm-hmm.
As well, you can look into that.
Okay.
ISACA.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean the other organization or vendors that provide those type of training as well. But yeah, hopefully CISP can give you more on
GIAC.
GIAC. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, GIAC is really expensive, right?
Your CSSP got money.
It's very expensive. I mean, I'm not sure if all their certification is expensive, but it's like $10,000 type of. Oh yeah. Type of
Who's paying for that?
Because they give you the training and then you take the certification.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if all their certifications.
Oh, okay. So they give. Okay, so usually the corporate companies pay for it.
Exactly.
For you to come train them. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very expensive. But anyways.
All right.
So that should be all.
That was it. So tomorrow 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. So if you have any questions, please come with that for Cloud Plus tomorrow. Thank you for joining. Good night, everyone. See you all tomorrow. Okay. Bye.
Okay.